Drivers are reminded to update their relevant paperwork to ensure that they are in good standing with transportation laws governing the island. Early March 2020 saw the suspension of services at the Transport Division. This action was in keeping with the island's aggressive approach at tackling the deadly coronavirus. Now that a number of stringent measures have been relaxed and the many government entities are back in full operation, Public Relations Officer of the Police Welfare Association, Stanislas Albert, reminds the motoring public that the law will be enforced.
What is happening here today is just a normal routine traffic check that we usually have in the MAC area, Marigo, Ancillary and Canaries police stations. The free combined stations usually have these initiatives to ensure that our citizens are safe, that the drivers on the road adhere to the laws of the traffic of our land, and to make sure that the vehicles on our road are properly registered, they have insurance, and driver's license and everything else is paid.
While our cameras were on the scene of the routine traffic stop, disgruntled drivers could be heard expressing their disdain for the roadblocks given the ongoing economic crunch facing many. Albert says this will not dissuade law officers from carrying out their duties.
The criticism would come at any time during any period of time. Whether there was corona or not, you would still find a criticism. So whether it's been done within the corona season or out of the, because if we remember during the early stages of the pandemic, the minister came out and said persons who had not paid their driver's license prior to the closing down of the transport division and their insurances would have gotten a grace period to drive around.
This reprieve, he says, has come to an end.
Now that grace period, the period of time that was given is over, and you have a lot of drivers thinking that they can still take the chances that they took during that period. So we want to ensure that that doesn't happen.
The Transport Division reopened to the public in April 2020. Nearly 2 months after the resumption of service, it's all systems go, and law enforcement is out in full force to conduct routine traffic stops to ensure compliance with the regulations under the Road Traffic Act. Despite the economic downturn, officials believe that enough time was given to ensure motorists get their documents in order. Solange Alfred, HDS News Force.